Good morning, guys. How are we doing? Today is the 5th of January 2022. And for the last 3 nights, I've had amazing sleep. So it's taken me hours to wake up, as you can imagine. Because I've just been so... Holy shit, I slept. My body is not used to this. My brain is just like, what the hell is going on? But it has meant that I have been able to do some work during the days. And that's been a really cool thing. Now, a couple of days ago, it was my birthday, and Tanny bought me a really cool present. He bought me a Canon EOS 1200D DSLR camera. I'd very specifically asked for a Canon camera because my original really good camera, which is a film camera, was a Canon EOS 300. So it's a film camera, but I had the lenses. Now, the Canon EOS series allows you to swap and change accessories and lenses, which means that I had about 400 quid's worth of lenses that I could use on any camera as long as it was a Canon EOS. As it turned out, the one that I'd found online had already disappeared, and then another one I found had disappeared. But while we're in town going and picking up my yearly naughtiness of baklava, yes, that's all that's left. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. It happens once a year, right? Okay. We were coming back and went past CEX, and he found it in the window for £120, and the only reason it was marked down to a C grade was because the rubber bit for the eyepiece, if you want to have a look through the eyepiece rather than through the screen, was missing, and that's it. There's a couple of little random scratches, but apart from that, there's nothing wrong with it. So however, it's a lot more complex than I'm used to, and it's going to take me a couple of weeks to get used to, and I want to learn it properly. I have downloaded the manual. The manual is 374 pages long, so it's going to take me a while. Meanwhile, because it's winter, okay, this is what happens in winter, all right? So just stay with me. Meanwhile, I've been up to something. Look at this. There you go. I am creating my website. Ta-da! Okay, so all the pictures are my own. I'm just going to switch this over to preview a second. There we go. So you can actually see, I did a slidey thing. How cool is that? Derp, 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 derp. Yeah, I'm derping. I know I'm derping, but we're going to have a section for Blues Food, which is going to, these are going to have links to blog sections later on the site. And all the pictures of stuff that I've done, they're my pictures, they're not pinched pictures or whatever. I haven't quite got to do the garden bit yet. I've still got I've got all the work to do on that so far. This is to do with my art, the art that I do, but I haven't done, as you can see, I haven't got anything on there yet. That's all just works in progress. Have I got anything on there yet? No, I haven't got this far yet. Haven't done the costumes, the props, or the commissions. No, I haven't put anything in yet. And then we're going to have the blog, which will include posts of what's occurring, where I'm going with things, and it will be a blog. There will be blogs that will be to do with some of the projects that I will be doing, and so that's where you'll find recipes and stuff like that will be in there as well. So we'll work on all of that and get it going. Here's my about page. Da 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 da. Yes, so there we go. This is going to be my website. Ta-da! And there is going to be a shop. See, look, There's a little baggie for shop, right? So that, yep, we are going to have a shop, and in that shop I will have my art. This is not my work, by the way. This is just random stuff that they have for the web creation software. I'm using Wix. I'm not sponsored, not in any way, shape or form. All right, hang on, let's get back to me. So what do you reckon? So far I'm really kind of pleased with it. It's taken me 2 days to get that far. And I still haven't finished the bits that I've finished, if that makes sense. Pardon me. So yeah, so I'm working on the website. I'm also working on some blog posts for Patreon. I'm also working on, and I've got to show you this as well. Oh my god, just come this way. Come this way with me a minute. Okay, so this year I'm going to have to start taking my health incredibly seriously, and that means that by hook or by crook, whatever happens, I have to do plant-based whole foods, because that's what I need to do for my body, right? So what I'm doing here is I'm creating a 5-weekly rotational meal plan. And so this will be available to people who are on Patreon. It's only £1 to join my Patreon. It's not really expensive. I will be putting in other levels, just not yet. And that will be to do with other stuff which I'm trying to work out at the moment. But for things like this will be available on Patreon, and so you will be able to swap and choose and change around things as you want to. Underneath there will be the recipes for each, which is going to be interesting because yeah, it just is. Okay, so but everything's going to be on there in one place. Yeah, the only thing I will say about it is that it will be available through the blog post, but it will be available slowly, piece by piece. It won't give you the ability to swap and change things. It will give you the recipes, but it doesn't give you that piece of that tool there, which is the spreadsheet that will help you to keep in line in what you're doing, and keep an eye on what you can do and what you can't. There will be other things that go with that as well. So yeah, but there you go. So that's kind of what I've been up to the last few days. Tanny's back at work. His son started work this week. He started with him, so he's been training his son up for the last couple of days, which I think is a little bit weird, but okay. Who am I to judge, right? Yes, we still have our Christmas tree up. Yes, we have our lights up. Ours do not come down until tomorrow. They have to be down by midnight tomorrow, because that is 12th night. January the 6th. But I don't, as much as I fought and I kicked and I screamed and I yelled and I didn't want to take them down. I didn't want to put them up. Now I don't want to take them down. Now the lights will always be up. They are permanent. They're not actually Christmas lights per se. They are fairy lights. They are there to give us a really cool source of light that just makes us smile in the days when we don't want us so much. At least we've got something a bit sparkly. So things is happening, and I am trying to get my focus on what I do want, not what I don't want, which is very hard to do sometimes. But I've been watching a lot of Abraham Hicks in the last few days. And he do kick my ass. That's all I can say, is he do kick my ass and tell me to move my ass. And I know you guys are going to say, yes, but Abraham is Esther, and Esther's a girl, and why are you saying he? Because, okay, then I'll just say they. They kicked my ass. And if you haven't watched any of Esther Abraham Hicks stuff, you should. It's really good stuff. Yeah, it really, really is good stuff. I'm really chuffed to bits. Oh, and I actually manifested my camera. Danny was going to buy me one anyway. The one I found, the cheapest that I could find of that type of camera was £150. Didn't even have a charger or anything like that. Sorry about that. Danny did call because he's having a bit of a... Anywho. Okay, so there you go. That's what's going on at the moment. That's what's going on today. Life is picking up. And I'm taking 2022, boy, it's nuts, and I'm dragging it where I want it to go, right? Because I am. I love you guys heaps. Have a really, really awesome day. Blessings.